Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Yellowstone Yams Dynasty here on College Football 25. The season 2 off season is going to be on their way, and I'm going to do this in a stream format. So, if you've watched the Yam series, you can help me actually navigate the off season and have some input in like the transfer portal and stuff. So, see if anybody decides to join here tonight. It's pretty late, I guess, for Easterners, maybe. Not really. I mean, it's only like 9 p.m. But if you're here, you can get some Bob and us. I might do some predictions and stuff. And yeah, we'll get ready for season 3. So we'll see if anybody decides to jump in. But yeah, I'm just going to do the off season and do the recording live. So if you want to jump in, you can. And it was a great year for the Yams, all things considering. Coming into year 2, we really were kind of down in the dumps. I mean, we things didn't go our way in recruiting, things didn't go our way in the portal, and we didn't think a bowl game was even really possible. And then we wound up losing our first 2 games, tons of turnovers. But then we went on a 10-game winning streak, and then we lost the Mountain West Championship and lost the bowl game to Liberty. Was a really fun game though. So we're gonna go through the full off season, and here's a look at the college football playoff bracket. If you didn't already, if we would have won our Mountain West Championship, we would have been the 12 seed because Oklahoma took down Texas in the SEC championship game. So they were an 8-4 team, so they didn't make it in. So we would have been facing Michigan, unfortunately. So very excited to kind of see how this one plays out. So let's get on into it. Now, the first things first is we got to make some staff moves here because we do not have any coordinators. So, and the thing about it though is like I don't like any of the coaching offers they gave me. Nobody fits any of our pipelines or really even our schemes all that well. So I'm not going to sign anybody this week. I believe I have another chance the following week. I think maybe I have 3 weeks. I'm not sure. Dogwater, do you know how many weeks of coordinators I get to choose from? Not too sure. Let me know. And I turned off the drums because the drums are annoying as hell. But yeah, so that's kind of the first and foremost. We'll go through the playoff. And then, okay, so 2 weeks. So this is the first week. I didn't like any of the coordinators. I guess if I don't like them in any of the 2 weeks and I don't sign somebody, will it just give me a random person? So we'll advance a week here because there's nothing else we could do. So we'll advance. We lost our game, so guess go to bowl season here, week 2. It'll be very interesting to see how this offseason goes. Jared Gilbert gets Defensive Player of the Week in the bowl game. Okay, but Tyrone Easley, obviously. Look at him, baby. 11 receptions, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns. If you want to see how the season ended for our guys in terms of career games and stuff. And we got National Offensive Player of the Week. All right, Cook. 300 yards will do that for you. All right, so I guess let's see what the coordinator offers are. This is, I guess, our last chance to really get anybody good. So we'll jump in here. Chad Barber is our head coach. Okay, so Illinois, don't like that. Northern California, no. North Texas, Alabama, Indiana, Mississippi. Nobody fits, bro. Yeah, I know. So, I mean, if we're going to go with one, I know I kind of want to go with our new quarterback if he's going to be the starter. He's a lot more of a running type guy, so I'm going to kind of go away from any of this. I'm not going to go air raid, so I got to pick one of these spread guys. Is Dogwater, is the veer and shoot, is that more of like a I think the veer and shoot is going to probably, I guess, less offers. All right, I guess we're going to go after Aaron Watson. Illinois doesn't really fit anything, but none of this does. So, all right. We'll go after Aaron Watson then. All right. And then Illinois, North Florida, North Texas, West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky. Once again, is anybody 335? Nobody's 335. See, this is what I mean, bro. All right. So I guess, 425, I guess, multiple. So annoying, dude. I wish it would give me pipelines. So I guess Jay Coleman is probably the guy. So once again, no good coordinators. All right. So I guess we're done with that part. So let's see what happened in terms of the playoff in that first round. See if there's anything crazy. You had Michigan only barely beat Texas State. That's the game we would have been in. 9-seed Penn State won on the road at Texas. Georgia destroyed Alabama. So all the lower seeds looking good. And then Florida State dominates Cal. All right, so I guess we'll sim another week here, see if we sign these guys. Hire staff. All right, so we hired both of them, and that's going to be it. We got scheme guru and a tactician. I didn't really care about their recruiting trees, let's be honest. Okay. Coaching carousel. Okay. All right. What is going to happen next? CFP bracket. Who is in the Final Four? It's going to be, remember, this is year 2. UAB takes down Michigan. Penn State beats the number 1 seed, Virginia Tech and Chiron Drones. Oregon slaps Georgia, and Kansas State throttles Florida State. LMAO. All right, so it looks like that 2-3 seed is probably going to win the Natty here. All right, advance next week. All right, so there it is, your national championship, which is going to be the Big Ten championship in real life this year, is going to be Oregon and Penn State. So no dream run from UAB. We'll see. So UAB put up, lost by 8. Kansas State takes their first loss of the year, losing by a field goal. And before we move farther, let's just take a look, see how the Mountain West did in their bowl games here this year. So UTSA loses to Arizona State. Nevada, who won the Mountain West, loses to LA. So no wins for the Mountain West this year. We are probably the worst conference in terms of true talent. All right, nothing else we can do. Let's sim the week. Oregon or Penn State, who you got? I'm going to go with Oregon. And it is. Oregon dominates Penn State. Will that be IRL? I don't think so, but the final top 25, we finished 23rd in the nation. Once again, an amazing season for us in year 2. It was just kind of disappointing, just in the grand scheme of things. Just kind of in like how things were playing out. So now on to the fun stuff. All right. So let's see. We got transfer portal coming. We got preseason. We got new, our amazing class coming in. So let's see how it all shakes out. Advance the week. This is only the second time I've gone through this here. And now we're up to a 2.5-star program. Oh, baby. So that is actually very important because we can only bring in the number of transfers that our star rating is. So for 2, we can only get 2 guys. If we're 3 stars, we can only get 3. Now for 2.5, do we get 3 or do we get 2? I'm going to let Dogwater decide if I should get 3 or 2. I'm going to guess 3 is what I would probably want to give myself. Actually, I'll give myself only 2. That's probably more. You got to You got to get the full star, I guess. We'll see if that changes before the transfer portal. Okay, so we only have one guy threatening to leave, and it was the guy we brought in as a transfer last year. Bryce Radford. He had some penalty problems early on in the year. He fixed it and became probably our best offensive lineman, not giving up very many sacks at all. So I would like to keep him. Obviously, we have 7 persuasions, so we definitely want him to stay. So I guess we'll persuade, and he has not been persuaded. Can I persuade him again? I have 7, bro. Oh, my God. Welcome in, Coach Mills. All right, so we're losing our starting center. That's not very good. Bit cheesed about that one. The guy that we just got to transfer here, we're already losing. So already a bit of a curveball hitting us here as we look at the rest of the guys we're losing to graduation. Let's just kind of go position by position here. We're losing our top 3 wide receivers, so wide receiver definitely going to be a target. All 3 new guys. We're losing a tight end. We're losing our left tackle, our left guard, all seniors. Oh, my God. We're getting decimated on the offensive line, folks. I told you after year 2, the majority of your guys are leaving. We're going to have 5 brand new starters on the offensive line. I'm telling you guys, this rebuild is impossible. Is my stream entering the transfer portal? I don't know what you mean. Is my stream messed up or something? Jaron Love, we're losing pretty much all of our starters. Jared Gilbert's gone. Harper, he started's gone. Dude, I literally redshirted this guy. Why is it... Oh, dude, that's so annoying. I redshirted him. See how it says redshirt? Dumb. Maybe it'll give me him back. So, losing Burdett Jones. Jay Jones graduating. And I redshirted Valentine, bro. It's just taking my players. That's so annoying. All right. So, can I look at my roster? Is right now the last time? Are my seniors already gone? No, the seniors are not gone yet. So, looking, Jarvis is probably going to be coming back. So, quarterback might be we have a running back, always an option. Definitely need wide receiver in the portal. Wide receiver probably our biggest need. Just going to go through. Offensive line is going to be a massive need. Tight end is not a need for us. Going to definitely need some offensive linemen if they're available. Defensive line probably can get away without it. Yeah, we could live a year without a defensive line. Linebacker, we should be okay. We still have A.J. Flanagan 1 more year. Corner is going to be important. So, cornerback. Lamar Lanes, we get 1 more year. And I should have Valentine. So, okay. So, our 3 biggest needs are wide receiver, O-line, and cornerback. So, let's take a look. Let's see what happens when we go to the next week. Would have really liked to kept our center, but we didn't. Okay, so transfer portal and off-season recruiting. So first we'll take a look at the draft. Did we get anybody drafted? No, we did not. We're still 2.5 stars. All right, can I see my roster now without the seniors? No, the seniors are still here. So, doesn't make any sense. I should be able to see who's not a senior. Anyways... Okay, so before we get into, the transfer portal stuff, let's check out our recruits and see what kind of dev traits they have. Because that's going to be massive here as scouting, normal dev for Tevin Crumpler. That's kind of disappointing. We love him. He's our new quarterback, and he only has normal dev. Okay. We got star here for Matthew Eckert. That's going to be awesome. J.C. England, he has normal. He's probably going to be an immediate factor in the pass game. Our 4-star tight end, who I might consider moving to wide receiver here. He is vertical threat 6'5". He's normal. Offensive lineman Quincy Neighbors. Impact is, so that's like, what's better? Is impact or star better? Do you guys know which one's better, impact or star? I believe star is better than impact. We got another impact. He's going to be our running back. Javier Rahman, he is an offensive, or no, he's a linebacker, I believe. Maybe a defensive end, normal. 2-star, he's an impact player. That's nice. Outside linebacker, he is a star. Another impact. So we're getting a lot of nice dev traits here. Another center here. He might be starting. Another 4-star elite for BJ Henderson. Okay, big fella. Let's go, bro. So he's 6'2", 246. He's an elite talent. Like, I might want to move him to wide receiver. I'm going to move one of these tight ends to wide receiver. So BJ Henderson has elite dev, and Coxie has, I believe it said star, or was it normal? I don't know. So, going to move one of those guys. Another offensive lineman here, impact. Impact, star for another tight end. Oh my God, we are dripping in stars. Punter's normal. This backup quarterback's normal. Normal for Eagles, normal, and normal. Okay, let's go. So, all right, so we're 2.5 stars. So that means that we can go after, I'm going to make the call, we can go after 3 transfers. We can sign 3 transfers. Remember, we can only sign the amount of transfers as our stars. We're 2.5, so I'm going to say that's fine for 3. Might think that's cheesy, but I have so many things going against us. Just let me have it, and we have so many needs. So wide receiver, O-line, and cornerback is what we need. And we are, I guess these are all the guys that we can get. So there's a middle linebacker here. In terms of stars, who's like the best players here? Okay, so this D tackle, he really likes us. Playing style, I guess. He's a junior, though. Don't think we really want him. Probably the best player to pick is Ethan Vasco. Don't know who that is. John Randall from Utah. Is there any, like, big guys that we know? Justin Martin from UCLA. Paul Black. Landry Liddy. All right. Oh, I guess the starting quarterback from UAB. After that big semifinal year, he's going to leave. Okay, so once again, let's just go look at our top our top needs. And remember, in the transfer portal, we're not held to the same kind of type of state regulations. Now, I want to, if there's anybody from the state of Wyoming, I want to make sure to get them. So, George Taylor. I think I got to check my rules here for a second here. Because I believe if there's somebody from Wyoming, I get to grab them and it doesn't use one of my things. Let's see. I got to just go back and look at what my rules state. Let's see. Recruiting house rules. Colorado, our program prestige in stars will dictate the number of transfer portal scholarships available to us in the off season. Okay. So that's the only thing. So we can go after George Taylor if we really want to, but we're not going to because it's not a need for us. Would love to bring in a guy from Wyoming, but we only have 3 transfer portal scholarships. So let's see what we've got then for any state. Let's see what we've got for wide receivers. Okay, so we got an Oklahoma receiver here, 3-star Chadrick Queen. He's a sophomore. Okay, going to add him to the board. We've got C.J. Nelson from Houston. He is a junior, so probably the extra year of eligibility. We'd really like that. We've got Jonah Wilson here, a sophomore from Sam Houston, we might want to take a look at. Cooper Hooch from San Jose State, we might want to take a look at. He's a sophomore. This guy, I guess, we're blocked out for. And then a bunch of 2-stars. Now, this directly dictates, I guess, how good they are, right? So, if you have a freshman, though, from a big program, might want to take a look at that, but don't see any of those. Okay, so I guess I have 3 targets. So now let's go to the offensive line. We'll see what is kind of there. We got a 3-star from Miami, Ohio that might want to come. Mitchell Cleveland. All right, we'll take a look there. We got Imari Harris, a junior. See, I would love to bring in, like, the sophomore talents, right? And a 2-star. Okay, so we'll look at guards now. Ooh, an Ohio State guy. That might be cool to bring in. Demetrius Miranda. He's a freshman. That might be our top target here. I think that's going to be our top target. Center. Is there anybody good? No. No centers want us, so we're kind of stuck on the center department. All right, so now we got to look at corners. We really got to bring in another cornerback to help us out. JoJo Robinson Jr. might just be the man for it. Transfer from Sam Houston. And Timmy Oki from Northwestern. Okay. So not sure how much I want to, like, scout these guys or just go after them. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, a Nevada guy, Evan Johnson. He's from Nevada, but okay. And Jaden Marshall Jr. Okay, so that's everybody I'm adding to the board right now. So I guess we'll see. So sophomores. Obviously, sophomores are going to be more valuable to me than a junior. That's a whole year of eligibility lost. So I'm really thinking this freshman guard from Ohio State is going to be very impactful. This is a freshman as well. Both of these guys are freshmen. So I think I want to get a freshman, and I want to get for sure one of each position. That's kind of very, very important. I think for the most part, I would like to get Miranda. I think he's going to be the number 1 target. And I think JoJo Robinson and Timioki are who I'm going to go for. And then I got to figure out these 3 guys who I'm going to go for. And then all these guys will kind of be my backups. Okay. So I guess I need to do some very brief scouting just to figure out what I want or what kind of a player. Like, we got a deep threat here. He's 6'2", 189. We're going to have one big body receiver and then kind of Chris Ham. So it would be nice to get somebody who stretches the field like a Tyrone Easley, because that's something we're going to miss. But all 3 of these guys, of course, are all deep threats. So they're all about 6'2". So they're all about the same player. So I don't think it really matters who we get. So maybe let me just spend 10 on each of them and see what happens. 74 deep route, 72 he does have the high speed. Okay, Chadrick Queen. This guy has the 83 release, a little bit less speed. Cooper Hooch has a wider range for the speed, but good spec catch. Okay. Interesting. I don't know who I liked more. I mean, I might like like, the release is really good here for Jonah Wilson. Cooper Hooch has, I mean, could I spend more? I don't know. Let's see. Let me spend a little bit here. We got man-to-man guy. Would like a little bit better of a speed gauge there. This guy. Okay, the speed is a lot higher. I think JoJo Robinson might be my man here. I'm not going to scout him. Okay, so once for sure, let me offer the scholarship and let me send the house. And then let me DM and let me do the social media. So for all these guys, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to, and then I guess with my extra points, I'll scout. It's probably the best way to attack this here. I want to spread it wide, and then if I accidentally get too many transfers, I'll cut one of them in the next screen. Because I don't really want to do that, but I might have to if I mess it up. Yeah, all three of these guys, because I really like these guys. I think they're all going to be very impact. Glad we got a nice choice in some positions of need. I think these are going to be big-time transfers. Getting Xavier Brown was awesome for us. So, offer that scholarship, send the house. Okay, so we have some more points to spend. I can't do visits on anybody yet. I'm maxing out everybody. Okay, so I guess we can scout these guys more. So let me scout. Man coverage, change of direction is really good. That's probably nice. Let me just scout them all the way. 88 speed for JoJo. That's not great. Acceleration only 91. We don't know the zone. He's 79 speed, okay. 96 speed. Less cover skills. But I look at the speed, dude. That's going to absolutely rake in the Mountain West. Like speed kills, especially when you're lower overall. So I think we actually got to go Timmy Oki over JoJo Robinson, oddly enough. Okay, so it is worth scouting after more than just once. So we'll scout all these guys fully. So 93 speed for Chadwick, 71 release, good agility. The route running for deep is pretty good. Okay. See, 89 speed here for Jonah Wilson. That's not going to be good enough. What's the catching, though? 79, 80s, not much. Less release here for Chadwick Queen, but more speed. And the route running is going to be a lot better. So for Jonah Wilson, it's like, are you willing to sacrifice for speed, which is actually a lot, for a lot better everywhere else? That's kind of interesting to think about. And Cooper Hooch, he is really good route running. Like 86 mediums, really good. Catching traffic's not that great. Good awareness. Who's the best wide receiver here? Dogwater, if you're watching. Like, I know I said speed kills, but the route running's just not really there here for Chadwick Queen. Jonah Wilson. Like, these two guys have the same speed. I think you would probably put Hooch better. I would probably want the plus, like, 8 in route runnings for the catch in traffic. If you're watching, who do you think's better? I think Chadwick Queen probably actually my third here, because we just need bodies. I can always make, like, Chris Ham as our deep threat, right? So let me know. I'm going to scout Dave Miranda, though, while I'm watching here. Just to see how good he is to make sure. Okay, so he is going to be just fine. Yeah, not the best pass blocker, but good run block. He's going to be worth picking up. And I guess I might as well use my hours if I don't have them. So, I mean, a sophomore corner here, might as well see what he looks like. So 88 speed. Yeah, it definitely could work, but I do like the freshman better. Here's another sophomore. Alright, so that's going to be it here. Alright, so let's advance the week, see what happens. Okay, so we already got locked out by this guy. Okay, so nobody's locked us out yet. We are in the lead for everybody. That's awesome. So I kind of got to make my decisions here. Obviously, we want him. So we're going to want to schedule the visit here in the next week. See if we can wrap it up. We don't know enough about him yet. Dang. I mean, our playing time is massive. Let's just give him the A+ there. And then Oki. We know he's the guy we want, so we're going to go playing time as well. All right, so now for wide receiver, we really got to make the decision. Who do we want to bring in? Do we want to bring in Jonah Wilson? Do we want to bring in Cooper Hooch? Or Chadrick Queen? I think I'm leaning Cooper Hooch. Or Hawk, I guess, is what his name. He's Costa Mesa. I mean, because he has better agility than Jonah. He has better route running. And the only thing you're sacrificing here, one release and you're sacrificing a little bit of catch in traffic. I will take that for a guy who definitely can separate, and he can make more spectacular catches, which is just contested catches, really. Just another fancy way of saying it. I think I'm okay losing the speed here because we're so decimated at receiver. I really think we need him. So I'm going to go with Hook here and give him our week 2, and then we'll focus playing time as well. So hopefully we can wrap it up with these 3 and not have any craziness like we did in the last portal. I am still going to put the points on these guys, but yeah, that's all we're going to do there. So let's send forward. Let's see what happens for the boys. All right, so we're in the top 3 for a lot of these guys. Remember, we can only sign 3 of them. Okay, can I do anything else? No, not really. I mean, honestly, for these guys, I have the leads. Like, I don't want to just... Like, I could get them, but remember, I can only sign 3 of them. So I think I have to take the points off because I think I'm going to win these guys. Like it's kind of risky, but I think I have to. Because I really don't want to have to just cut random players either. So I'm going to take off this stuff. Trying to place him. Remember, I can only sign the number of transfers that my star ranking implies. So I have 2.5, so that means 3 transfers can come in. So we're going after these decided 3. Hooch or Hawk. Going Hawk, Okie. So Northwestern, Ohio State. So we're taking from the Mountain West. And I believe, let me just see where Hooch is from. I think it's from Utah is who we're taking him from. No, San Jose State. So an in-conference rival. He probably has put up a ton of points on us anyways. A ton of yardage and stuff. So, all right, so we're going to sim forward. These are our 3 guys. Let's hope we see 3 flashes of signings as we advance the week. All right, we get Demetrius Miranda. He was our number 1 player, the Ohio State transfer. We get Timmy Okie. All right, our second most highly wanted player, the Northwestern guy. And we get Hook, or Hawk. Tell me how to pronounce it, I don't know. But Cooper Hawk, he is coming to the Yams. All right, so we get our 3 guys. We don't care about anybody else. And they're all, so we got 2 freshmen, and then we got the sophomore. Let's go, dude. So perfectly executed transfer portal, unlike last season. And just to make sure we don't accidentally get anybody else, let me just remove everybody else from the board. Excellent job, boys. I definitely could bring in like 3 receivers and a bunch of corners, but I don't want to do that. That's not how this rebuild's supposed to work. It's supposed to be slow. We're supposed to be tough. So we got Hook, and will it tell me his dev trait now? No, it will not. So no development traits. We do have a lot of abilities, though, for this freshman. So he's going to be awesome for us. Let's go. All right, so let's advance the week yet again. We are done. I do want to check where we rank in terms of ranking here, if we can. National Signing Day. All right, top classes. Your Yellowstone Yams, we finish at 39th. Can't be too mad with that. We got 3 4-stars, 17 3-stars, and 2 stars. And our 3 transfers are our highest rated players, probably, obviously. All right. So now it's time for position changes. All right, so I guess this is existing players, maybe? No, so, okay, so we got our transfers on here now. We got Hawk. He is going to be a 76 overall. I guess is this before, I don't know if this is before improvement or not. I don't think any of these guys improved. Did Xavier Jarvis go up? I don't know. So, quarterback-wise, no, I don't think there's any. I guess, is this the only guys who go up? I don't know how this works. So our freshman here, Gabe Stilley's a 64 overall. Wait a second. Where is Tevin? Oh, he's an athlete. All right. So I do have some athletes. So Sean Martin goes up to a 76. Reisner's a 61. So our new freshman here is a bit better, Tremaine Fihoko. Wide receivers. So we got Hook. Ham is a 67. J.C. England is a 67 as well. That kind of stinks. All right. Tight end, here we go. These are the two guys. Okay, so which one am I going to move to tight or to wide receiver? Because got to move one of them. They're not both going to play. He's elite. Can I see like his player card and his skill caps? I don't think so. So he'd be a 65 overall wide receiver, Pat Coxey. And Henderson would be a 65 overall. Okay, so they both be 65 overalls, which would be down, but I'd intentionally start them. Or I could just play him out of position. Okay, so, I mean, we got a possession guy. Better speed for Coxey. He is taller and slimmer. Better excel. Agility, change of directions better. Strength is less. Catching's better. Catching traffic is less. Spec catch. Short route running, medium, and deep, all better for Coxey. Coxey's the obvious decision here. So we're going to move Pat Coxey to wide receiver. Now, I'll wait to do that until I see the rest of my position groups and do our other guys. So we got freshman Carl's Coat. He is a left tackle. Left guard, we've got this freshman Scales. He's a 59. Center is now, we got a 73. That hurts. Jamerson's only a 66. Right guard, Miranda, he is going to be a 74, so he will start somewhere on the line. Not sure where. Right tackle is the freshman, Devon Exum. He is a 66. Couch Smith's back. He's up to a 74. 71 for Decker. 71 here for Bloom. So we're kind of tough in the trenches now. Yeah, nobody went up, dude. What the heck? Lismore is only a 65. Honestly, the roster looks a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, so Xavier Brown up to an 81. Mills is our second best guy. He will be a 74. And then Oki will be our slot guy probably. Actually, I'm going to probably put him on the outside as the 96 speed demon. Excited about him. So we got two transfers as our starting corners now. That's awesome. We still got Lamar Lanes for one more year, baby. And Eckert, he is the star. He's a 66 overall, so he'll be the starter next year. And then we do have Valentine back. So even though they show is graduated, I did redshirt him, so it didn't mess that up. So he will be our starter here. And kicker will now be Aviles. And the punter, will be Boucher. Okay. So, let's look at who the athletes are now. So, Tevin Crumpler, our star, hopefully, quarterback, is going to be a 68 overall scrambler. Okay. Antwine, who is going to be our running back. How is he supposed to be a speed rusher? Hold the phone. What? Can I, see his 88 speed, change of direction, awareness, carrying's an 82, ball carrier vision, break tackle, trucking, stiff arm, spin move, juke move. He's 5'10", 230. Really think this guy can be a pass rusher? No shot. Tackling, hit power's good. Block shedding, not really good. Finesse move's not really good. I get why you would think that, but he's a lot better at the running back position. I'm going to have to put him there. This guy's a running back. There's no way I'd put this guy as a speed rusher. I don't know why he's a 63, but okay. All right, Sterling Hare. He is a linebacker, 69 overall. Okay. So let me see what his what we're kind of looking like in these spots. 71 seniors, a lot of them. And a lot of seniors, 58. So really either or, honestly. Probably put him at left. He's a speed rusher. Let me look at his ratings, I guess. Oh my god, dude. Why does it reset every time? So 85 speed. Does he have any coverage skills? That's probably the question we got to ask ourselves. Tackling, block shedding, finesse, move, power, okay. Pursuit, man, zones, meh. Yeah, he definitely is a better. So 6'2", could put him at speed rusher. All right, let's see how my ends look. Couch Smith's going to be a senior. These guys are going to be a senior. All right, let's put him at right end because we're going to need pass rushers next year. Might as well get a speedy guy down there, right? All right, so Hare we'll put at right end. Why not? Oh, that's this guy. This guy's a beast. Hold on, Ramen. Hold on. Whoa. Wait a second. We might have just hit on this dude. I didn't even look at him. 74 overall. Javier Ramen, he is going to start. How good is he? 87 speed. Hold on. Let him cook. I wasn't even looking at this guy. Okay, so he is tackling great, power, block shed, finesse moves. Okay, so not much of a rusher. Oh my god, dude, I just lost it. Come on, man. Let's see. Block shedding, pursuit's good. Really good zone. He has to be a linebacker, dude. Has to be a linebacker. Okay, so this guy... Okay. So we're going to put this guy at left outside linebacker. And we're going to put this guy at right end. Okay. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. Now things are starting to look up. So he is going to be right end. Why is it bringing me to this guy? All right, you're going to be left outside linebacker. All right, give me Hare. Here we go. Sterling Hare. All right, give me right end. All right, so now all we have is this guy, Quincy Neighbors. And they're saying could be a defensive tackle. I thought he was going to be an offensive lineman. Let me see, because I definitely could need some D-tackle help. Yeah, we definitely need D-tackle help next year. So I'm just going to slot him in there. I'm sure we can find more offensive linemen. Let's get this guy D-tackle. We're desperate. Okay, so that's what things are going to look like. So here's the quarterback competition, I guess, this year is probably not going to be much of a competition. Xavier Jarvis came on strong. If he doesn't turn the ball over, he should be our guy. If we throw power's better, though. Better accuracies, actually, though, for Jarvis now. And throwing the runs better, under pressure, break sack. Where's carrying? Carrying's even worse for Crumpler, even though... Okay, so I guess Tevin Crumpler might be catching a red shirt. Interesting. So Xavier Jarvis might be the man again. Okay, so that's going to do it for position changes. Wait a second, I forgot. Almost didn't do Coxie. That was the last one I wanted to make. And then I also want to kind of check this fullback because I'm fine with Reisner being my fullback. This guy doesn't really have any other skills, though. mean, he might be better. I guess Fahoku might be taking the job of Stan Reisner. Tough in these streets, Stan. Can you play a different position? No, you can't. You are bum cheeks. All right. So Sean Martin looks like he might be our running back another year in a row with Teague. And, yeah, Antoine's probably not going to play, so Teague's going to be the change of pace guy yet again. So we're kind of just running it back here with just a couple of different pieces. This is going to be interesting. Starting to get a bit hyped now. Wide receiver, 65. Welcome. Coxie, he will be out wide. He'll be one of our starting outside guys. Same with B.J. Henderson. He'll be our starting tight end. So our starters, I think, is going to look like Hooch on one side. We're going to have Pat Coxie on the other. He's 6'5". Or maybe J.C. England will get a chance. Chris Ham will probably be on the outside. And then J.C. England will probably be in the slot. And Pat Coxie will be number 4. I don't think I'm going to use Trayum Bell this year. He's not really a guy I have any connection with. So, yeah, that will be our 4. All right, I'm kind of excited for this position groups. Kind of excited. All right. This offseason's going really well for the boys. So let's advance the week now. Let's see what's next. All right, so we level up. We're now, whoa, it jumped us up to level 21. We just got 40 coins. Training results. Okay, so we're actually not as bad as I thought we were going to be. So we're now, there's what I wanted. All right, now it feels a lot better. But, of course, Xavier Jarvis didn't even go up. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, no. Why did he not go up? Harvey goes up a little bit. Martin goes up. Chris Ham goes up. This guy skyrockets. What the heck? I'm still not playing him. Like, he shot up an absurd amount. Tight end. Whatever. All right, so it looks like we have some good offensive linemen here. Team is now a 79 overall. For some reason, doesn't show the transfers in here. Couch Smith up to a 78. Decker up to a 75. And Bloom up to a 76. Okay, linebacker looks like this. Flanagan up to a 90. Corner. Xavier Brown up to an 85. Stovall up to a 77. So Mills didn't go up like at all. So Malik Moon. All right, so this actually might change how I think. Lamar Lanes didn't really move. And Valentine didn't really move. All right. Happy about that. All right, let's advance the week, baby. Okay, are we encouraging transfers? Yeah, I got to get 4 people off this roster. All right, well, who's a guy I'm never going to use? Not going to use any of these guys. I mean, he's a senior. Deontay O'Neal, he is gone. Sorry, buddy. Frost, not going to use him. Let's encourage him. Yeah, I like my 3 freshmen. This is the guy we brought in last year. Might as well keep him. Halfbacks. Grant, I'm not going to use this guy. 63 overall. Let's encourage him to go. Fullback. Ingram, he's new. I'm going to keep 4 fullbacks. Why not? Tight ends. Not going to use this Schmidt guy. Courage. All right, there we go. Custom conferences. We didn't win the conference, so we're not going to, unfortunately, be able to move up to the Pac-12 yet. We got to actually win our conference first. So another year in the Mountain West. All right, let's look at our coach skills. So we're starting to go after this scheme guru one where we kind of wanted to boost our offensive line. I'm going to finish that. And now where do we go? Do we go to the DBs? Do we go to the O-line get boost to power? That's so weird. D-line gets boost to pass and run block. Like, I don't need to cross-train. I don't like that. Linebackers. Passing. So, I'm going to improve our wide receivers for sure. Have to. Wide receivers got to be better. And I think I'm going to boost our D-line because one, trench plays how you dominate. I like Sean Martin. I'm fine with Xavier Jarvis where he is. So would like to get these, like to rush the passer a bit better. Okay. So we used all those. That just moves me to the same spot. All right. So I guess let's just keep going. It's a bit of a quick off-season video. I mean, going almost an hour, I guess. Now it's time to see the schedule. Okay. Wants us to do North Texas. No, definitely not these guys. No way we're not doing that. Colorado State, yes. I want to keep this. Why not? We'll go on the road to Colorado State this year. I like that idea. Don't want to play Texas A&M. Sorry. Would like this to be our hard game, but want to play Colorado again. Well, we have to play Boise State, so if Boise State's available, don't see them. Okay. What if we do Boise State? First year they came to us. I think I have to go to them this year. So we'll play them here if they're open. Yes, they are. Okay, so we'll do Boise. Do I want to do BYU or do I want to do something different? Because BYU fucked us up last year. Maybe Utah will be our tough team this year. All right, so let's do Utah this year. They'll come to Geyser Field. And then the team to open it up for us this year. What is a fun matchup? What is an interesting team to come face us? Don't want it to be a crazy good team. Don't want them to be bad. Maybe one of the new teams in this game that I don't get to see all that often. They're new to kind of the SFA. Kennesaw State, Jack State. Yeah, I guess Jacksonville State could be fun. All right, so we'll do Jacksonville State. They went 6-7 last year. We'll go at Boise. This is going to be a kind of a tough schedule, perhaps, but that's okay. And then at Colorado State. All right, so that's going to be the schedule this year. That's going to be interesting. Save. Let me pop back in there just to make sure. Yep, cool. All right, top stories. Heisman preseason. Darius Taylor, Gavin Sawchuk, Arch Manning. No Xavier Jarvis? AJ Flanagan? What else? All-American Jackson Arnold. Okay, so these stories are kind of lackluster. Okay, preseason top 25. They knock us out. We were 23 at the end of the year. All right, I guess, will this give us a preseason outlook? Or will this just be last year? Has us in first, them in second, third. Yeah, this is just the same way it finished, I believe. Okay, so I guess enough waffling for me. Let's get into the preseason. So who is going to be the next class of talent that we go after? I got to pull up my recruiting rules to make sure I don't do anything poor. Don't want to make any poor decisions here. Gotta follow our recruiting rules. Keep this going as... Okay, so you guys can check the description if you don't know what our recruiting rules are. We can't just go willy-nilly anywhere. We can... Alright, so we're up to 625 hours now a week. That's awesome. We can only recruit prospects from Montana, Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, and Utah. We must send the house and bring in every Montana prospect possible, regardless of rank or talent. In Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Wyoming, we can recruit any 1 to 3 star prospects, but can only recruit 4-star prospects if they are initially interested in our program. We can never recruit 5 stars from these states. In Colorado and Utah, we can only recruit 1 and 2 stars, or any of those, or any 3 to 4-star prospects if they are initially interested in our program. We can never recruit 5 stars. Our program's prestige in stars will dictate the number of transfers, and I didn't check Montana transfers, so missed out on any of those. If there were any, probably not. So those are the recruiting rules. So let's get on into it. Remember, first and foremost, Montana, our home state for the Yellowstone Yams. So let's, obviously, transfer portal's closed. So if we look at our school to start the year here, we are now a B-plus championship contender. Interesting. So we're very high percent chance. Look at this. Our blue chip ratio, I guess, is very high, 3%. Current media poll, we're 40th. Obviously, to win our division, we were once a game out of winning it last year, right? Program traditions increasing, campus lifestyle. Our atmosphere's pretty good. We have a good home win percentage. 57% is not good, but it is what it is. We have 1 projected draft pick. That's probably A.J. Flanagan. Brand exposure, okay. We've had some wins on nationally televised games. Interesting. We're 12 of 16 in those games. This is actually some very interesting stuff I haven't seen before. I do have 100% job security. We'll take that. Prestige is meh. Team prestige is high. Okay, and playing time, obviously. Graduating quarterback, seniors, 1. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's kind of a snapshot of what is going. Remember, we go by state. So first and foremost, we have to, regardless of how good they are, anybody in Montana. We've never seen a Montana recruit yet. Will we see one this year? Yes, there's one! Matthew Wood. We've got Montana, Missoula, Montana. So we have to go after him. He's our number 1 prospect. We have to get him. We have to go full frontal for him. So he is going to be the man with a plan. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. So now goes our next little cocoon, or our next little, I guess, aura. Wyoming. Are there any players in Wyoming? Okay, so we can go after, remember, we can go after any 3 stars, 1 to 3 stars. Only can go into 4 stars if we're initially interested. So we can go after both these guys. don't really need tight end, but remember, I'm just adding people to the board because I don't know how many we're actually going to be able to utilize or not utilize, right? So next up, we're going to go to Idaho. Idaho has been good for us. They do have a decent amount of prospects. All right, so unfortunately, we can't go after this 4-star. He's not interested in us. That's kind of a big miss. But we can go after this athlete. Looks like he could be a power rusher. Offensive linemen, always need those. Couple of them. And then the guard, I'll add him. I'm not going to care about 1-star prospects really anymore unless we're just getting destroyed on the trail. All right, next up, we're going to go North Dakota. Nothing. South Dakota. All right, we got an edge rusher. Okay, so now comes Colorado and Utah. So these are kind of our filler places because, as you can see right now, out of just our core states, we get 9 players, right? That's not enough to build a team. Now, we have to go after Matthew Wood. He is our man no matter what. So, Colorado's been very good to us. So, let's go see what Colorado kind of has for us now. Colorado. We've got... He's interested. We've got a couple of guards or tackles. We'll take that. Remember, only 3- and 4-star prospects are interested, so no Bigsby, but we'll take Hester, Duvernay. Tight end, Thad Ben, might as well put him on there. We can always convert him, right, if we need to. Wide receiver, desperate for running backs, desperate for tackles. I can't go after Coker here because he has to be interested in us. He's not. Can go after McGarry. Can't go after Colbert. Can go after this punter. Can go after the guard, right? So it can go after kind of all of these guys. Just going to add any and everybody we can go after. Can't go after them. And then these are 2-stars. Now I'm going to leave the 2-stars off for now. Might come back a little bit later because I got to go check out Utah. Utah. No, dude. There's some beasts that we could go after, but they don't like us. Oh, look at all the 4-stars we missed on. But, we can go after Eakin and Wells. Can't go after any of these guys. Can go after Patton. We can go after Schmitz and Kohler. And that's it for the 3-stars. Okay. So we got 28 out of 37, or at 35. So I'm going to add some more guys. Middle linebacker, I haven't seen too many of those. And that's really it here for Utah. So Utah doesn't like us nearly as much Colorado. Colorado is our main pipeline, it seems like. And we're not getting a ton of great vibes here. So let's look at the 2-star players. This is really it here. I can add any of the 2-star players, but... a lot of edge rusher. Definitely don't need the tight end. I have, 6 guys I can add? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So really only one guy I can't really go after. I'll add everybody but one of these left ends. Speed rusher, Villand, he's 225 or 260. I'll take the guy who's heavier here. And we'll just do fair... Or no, not Vidner. We'll take these guys. Okay, interesting. So we got max board now. We can always come back, add 1-stars, add some 2-stars. But that's what the board's going to look like initially. So let's start to go through it. So, obviously, it's like... skill position's probably what we need the most. So this guy is like a power rusher. Like, who do I want to like scout You know, I don't really know who I want to scout. Probably these. I mean, I know these guys are going to be important. These are 4 stars. These are the only ones we can go after, the tackles. Probably really want to lean towards these guys. Athlete, he's a possession guy. Okay, so this is a wide receiver potentially. Probably want to bring him up towards the top. This guy's 2-star. We'll bring him down. So, really, there's 27 guys before these are kind of just fillers. Okay. So, I mean, like, where do you start? Do we have any running backs? Okay, let's scout the running back at least once. Okay. No fullbacks. Wide receivers. This is the other guy. He is... I'm not going to scout him because we have to get him. I don't want to waste points because I know we're getting him. Medium route running, decent agility, speed. He's route runner. Okay. Tight ends. Don't really want to scout the tight ends all that much because I have such good ones. This is a position we really don't need, so I'm not going to scout them right away. Offensive line. These are 4 stars. I'm going to go after them regardless. Maybe just throw one on the rest of these guys. Okay. Power. Run block 81. That could be pretty good. Road dog. I don't know if that's any good. Winning team. Don't know if that's any good. Strength. Excel. Okay. Guard. Probably just want to scout everybody once or twice. 85. All right. I like that. Salisbury. That's intriguing. That is not intriguing. We do have a couple centers. Decent impact. Good strength. Okay. Defensive ends. Looks like there's a lot of these guys. Okay, good agility. Not sure what to look for in terms of some of this stuff. Tackling's pretty good for Dalton Wells. Acceleration. Roper. Okay. You tackle. Only 2 of these guys. Both juniors. Don't know how I feel about that. Recruiting just straight ass juniors. 1 outside linebacker. Okay, decent. Okay, decent strength. Speed could be really good for Beaver. Beaver ball? Schmitz. Okay. Pass coverage guy. Only 1 corner. That's not great. Ooh. Is that gold? I don't know if that's gold or not. I'm colorblind. Free safety. Only got us 1 free safety. 85 speed, bro. Annoying. And don't care about the punter and the athletes. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what Gary is. 80 catch. They're not going to show us his speed, of course. Okay. So who impressed me? Let me scout, I guess, these guys. I'm just going to scout these guys fully. Why not? They're the beasts. He's a gem, of course. Yeah, I got to go after these 2 guys. These guys are hunks. Oh, shoot, I can do the offer scholarship part. That's why. So I got to offer a scholarship to this guy. Got to offer a scholarship to this guy. Okay, so we're going to offer scholarships, I think, to everybody. Might as well. Because I didn't like or hate anybody enough. Remember, this is pretty much the full class we have to go for, too. Remember, Yellowstone Yams recruiting is more so about bringing everybody. We can't really be too selective. You see by our lack of depth at virtually every position. I think we're putting out quite a team here. Yes, even the punter will offer. Why not? Salisbury. This guy I do want to scout while we're here. I want to scout him fully. Okay, he's not a gem or anything. Good. He's pretty mid. Offer. Jamie Beaver. Oh! What? There's insta-commit in this game? Jamie Beaver, welcome to the Yams! Huh? I did not know that could happen. I can't even scout him anymore. Okay. I guess Beaver Ball is in our future, folks. That's hilarious. Of course, it's the guy named Beaver. All right, Beaver Ball, if you know SFA lore, welcome to the team. I guess I might as well, should have saw this coming. Of course, the guy named Beaver Ball is the guy that commits to us. I didn't know guys could commit. All right. I guess now I'm pissed that I'm not getting enough. What the heck? We got our first insta commit, and it is a guy named Beaver. Jamie Beaver, welcome to the team. All right. That's awesome. I love it when that kind of a thing happens. We'll go back and look at him a little bit more once I finish offering everybody. See if we get anybody else. Why do you like us so much? I guess he just knew he belonged here. All right, so Jamie Beaver, he's from Aurora, Colorado. He's a power rusher, left outside linebacker, 6'2", 244. And we know he has okay tackling, decent strength. He could have really good speed. Quick jump is his ability. Can't scout him anymore, but all right. I mean, I'll take it. Jamie Beaver. All right, so I guess we have extra points, so let's just look at this guy who we have to go after. Is winning time? I don't know. Is that the best one, the mental? Is this guy any good, or is he kind of a bum? The speed is 89. Okay, deep route running, not great. Mediums, meh. He's more of a route runner type. We don't see his short. Oh, his short 68. So he's more of like a middle ground guy, but he's a Montana boy. We got to bring him in. Okay, so we have our top four, I guess. So I guess let me just go through and see if there's anything I see that's like elite to finish on. I didn't scout this guy, so let's scout him. 64 zone. Come on, buddy. Speed. Good run block. Pass block's not very good. This is a JUCO guard. Boone. Guess I'll scout these guys once, might as well. Speed could be high for the vertical threat. Since wide receiver is kind of a position of need as well, let's just see what this guy is compared. This guy's a gem. 84 speed, though. Like, he's a gem 3-star, but he's still, like, no route running. Like, why is he a gem? Doesn't seem all that good. Oh, I guess gem just means high development? Not sure. Put him at, I guess, up there. Okay, good agility here for the running back. We're really desperate for running backs. So, 91 speed. He's a gem as well. 86 change direction, carrying. Is he going to be a running back at the future? Maybe. I don't know. We'll put him up. Skill position's kind of what we're kind of in need of at the moment, I think. Speed's not very good. Salisbury. Okay, so impact, speed, lead block's good, but he's not very great with the techniques. Why did I leave? I do like that, though. I mean, athletically, he's up there, so we'll move him up the board. I have 50 more hours. Don't really see anybody else I'm too excited about, though. I guess I want to go. We only had one corner there. It's another really weak position for us, so. And let me scout this middle linebacker. 81 speed. He's not. Where's my corner? Here we go. 92 speed. Man coverage is meh. We still need corners, though, so I guess we'll move them up the board. All right. Anybody else? We got 30 more hours. This guy, 69, 72, 81 power. This guy kind of looked pretty good to me. 66, 82, 72. It's just like nobody has good technique, I guess. He's a power guy. Chuck. I mean, his name's Chuck. Might as well move him up the board, right? I don't know. These guys are just. I'm not really thrilled by this class yet. I like Beaver, but. Yeah, I don't really see anybody here that's like jumps off the page. I mean, maybe this guy could have elite power move. Good strength, like really good strength. Okay, we'll use our last 10 hours. Finish him off. He's a gem. 72. Okay, we don't see the finesse. High strength. Okay, speed. Good tackling. All right, I mean, could be worse. Trevor Kohler. Okay. 6'6". One of those Utah boys. Okay. All right, so I kind of like him more than these guys. All right, so I think that's what we're looking at. So we're out of hours, so there goes our preseason. We got our schedule. All right, let's advance the week here. All right, so nobody locked us out immediately, and this screen is back. Interesting. We're in the top 8 for all those guys. All right, so now we are in the week 0 preseason. We got recruiting. All right, so this is where we can, this is going to show us, like, the preseason kind of outlook. No, it's not. Of course it's not. I can go into practice. That's what I want to do. All right. So let me set a rudimentary depth chart here, and let's go into practice. So we're going to have Xavier Jarvis, and yeah, Crumpler will probably be red-shirted. Hardy, once again, it's going to be basically this. Sean Martin is going to be our starter again. So it looks like Reisner is going to be Looks like Reisner, yeah, is going to be demoted, unfortunately, from fullback. Sorry. He had a great year, but Tremaine Fahoku, he's a standout, I guess. Sean Martin will be the starter. Antoine's probably going to get redshirted. Wide receiver, it's going to be, Hoke is going to be first. I don't know why this guy goes up so much. I don't want to use Trey and Bell. Like, I don't... Okay. Like, I'm sure he's better, but, like, I don't want to use him. I wish he wasn't here. Good catching, though. I mean, 86, like, J.C. England, dude, definitely needs some work. All right, so I guess what if I mean, we'll play around with it, but let me see Chris Ham on the outside. We'll put J.C. England, and then we'll put Coxie in the 4, and we'll see if any of these guys don't look up to snuff, I guess. Tight end for sure will be B.J. Henderson. Can I see his player card now, or I guess not? Offensive line, I guess, is going to look like this. Houston. Okay, Crowder. Definitely want to start my freshman. And then over here, I think we'll start... Who's the guy I just demoted? Probably Crowder here, then. Okay. McCray. Allie McCray, I guess. It's a starter. Over here, it's Couch Smith. In the middle, we got Bloom. Okay. Left outside linebacker, our starter will be the freshman, it appears. Middle, obviously, A.J. Flanagan. On the right side, looks like it might be Hartley. I'll have to see who's the better. And then here we're going to do... Okay, speed-wise, let's look at man and zone. 76 man, 89 zone. Of course, my transfer is not going to be impactful. But Stovall, I mean, don't really want to give him too much playing time. He's very weak in the man, and I run a lot of man. So, probably going to want Mills up here at 2. By Malik Moon. Or do you put the less speed in slot? Probably less speed in the slot. Okay. For safety, obviously, it's going to be Lamar, and it's going to be Valentine. All right, let's see how this team looks in practice here. We'll just take a gander at what the Yams are looking like. We'll do normal, and let's see what happens. See what we got going for this year. Very excited to break out the freshmen. All right, so concepts, can I do like, yeah, we'll just do passes, I guess. Can I do random? And we'll just go in our base defense, random stack, okay. So, all right, so this is what it would look like. Hooch. All right, so why is Varner there? Immediately, I already want to change my depth chart. Why is Coxie not on the field? Why is Varner? Why is he... Is it because of, like, slot receiver? Varner? Yeah, get Varner out of there, dude. Our slot guy is going to be... Yes, England in this scenario. And then Ham. All right, let's see how the freshman plays. That's J.C. England, the freshman. And Hawk, our transfer player. Hardy. All right, so transfer from San Jose State. He's going to wear number 17, I guess. All right, so there is Coxie. He's very big. All right, so B.J. Henderson, our elite tight end. Oh, baby! All right, B.J. Henderson. Got Fahoku, the new fullback. And, of course, Xavier Jarvis is back here. And Chris Ham. All right, let me do a new play. No, don't want to take screenshots. Very interested to see B.J. Henderson and how he progresses. He's going to be a beast. Okay, getting sacked. All right, so let's do choose new play. Random shotgun pass. That's what I rather do. Okay. Here we go. Get more variety here. There's England making a play. So B.J. Henderson looks like he could be elite. It's 4-star. It's me throwing a pick. Hardy back as our change of pace back again for another year. Chris Ham's going to have to step up this year. We get much worse at receiver this year. So, but there he is, Hawk, Cooper Hawk from San Jose State. I got to figure out how to say his name before the season starts because I'm killing his name, but he is our new go-to guy, I guess. Unless Henderson becomes like an absolute stud here. Let's see, and I throw a pick. That goes Chris Ham. All right, so let's test out the new freshman quarterback, Tevin Crumpler. I was excited about him. Don't think he will start. And let me sub in, because you already know how Chris Ham plays. So let me sub in Coxie and Ham into this situation here. And then I just want to see on defense. On defense, as I'm playing, number 23, that's the freshman. A.J. Flanagan, Hartley, and then a corner, Xavier Brown. Malik Moon's number 8. Dakota Mills, 32, and Okie, 16, if we see him. And at right guard, that is our new transfer. Okay, so now we got Coxie on the outside. So Coxie's huge. Question is, how would he fill in as a receiver? So let me see how he runs like a route. He doesn't look too big to be out there. He does drop that one. Because he would lose a lot of playing time here to B.J. Henderson if I kept him there. So that's why. All right. I'm just kind of throwing stuff here. Oh, and we got Crumpler here. So this is the new guy. Let's see. I don't know if he's faster. But this is our quarterback of the future. Definitely our starter next year if because Jarvis can't come back. It's Tevin Crumpler. There's J.C. England. This is going to be a fun team here in a couple years. Crumpler to England. The Crumpets and tea, I guess. He's not really all that fast, but fast enough, I guess. Can I escape? Yeah, he can escape this, so he's definitely like a decent speed. There's Coxie. Alright, so I'm just going to play my, just play if this was a game here for a few minutes. Just go to his open stuff. Dallas, that's another freshman, backup tight end. There's Hooch. Alright, making a nice play. So the question is, are we okay with these being our receivers? Or if I need to bring in that other guy? Here we go. Because I could redshirt J.C. England, probably. I definitely probably want to play Coxie. He's just so big that you can just do this, probably throw it up to him, and he'd have a chance. Working on Xavier Brown there. Nice catch by Hawk. J.C. England kind of feels like that Julian Edelman type in the slot, though, if I kept him out. See if we can layer that. Nice play there by Hartley. Just kind of look to see if there's like any game-breaking like drop passes or anything. A lot of separation there from Coxie. Love to see that. Very excited to have Hoke on this team. Oh my, J.C. England making the catch. All right. First standout play of the day here. Crumpler throws a lob. Working between Ellinger and Lamar Lanes. 2 starters last year as well, and that's a tutty. That's huge, dude. All right. So that might be my thumbnail there. Now I'll get these guys all tricked out before they play too. All right, here's Dallas, who's the other tight end. We recruited heavy tight end last year. Very tight end dense class. I think J.C. England has to start in our slot, dude. This guy seems like a firecracker. Definitely the lunch pail type of a guy. And there's Henderson, baby, the 4-star elite tight end. We gotta look at see what these guys' player caps are looking like too here at the end of the stream, but oh, sorry, I don't have audio for the game on. I turned it off because of the thing. Yeah, let's give you guys game audio now. Sorry about that. We were watching the stream. So Crumpler, I mean, our base defense is what we want to be. Oh, beautiful little lob pass by Tevin Crumpler. I want to see how he does, like, on the run. Like, want to throw back. That works, you know? Like, he's fine. I'm probably going to redshirt him, though. So he's a 4-year starter still. Coxie, nice little catch in traffic. All right, let's target Coxie a couple times here. He's working on Xavier Brown, it seems, here. All right, now let's go to BJ Henderson. Yeah, we don't have one returning guy that we're going to be throwing passes to besides Chris Ham. That's kind of crazy. And then I know I'm going to try it with these freshmen playing, but I can always redshirt them if we're not looking good. Oh, little hurdle. Hype, hype, hype. Oh, yeah, Crumpler just getting cooked. That ramen guy, dude, he's going to be awesome. I think we just found another elite linebacker here for us. We'll toss to Sean Martin. All right, so let's see. One of the reasons I wanted to recruit this guy is I want to do a little bit of the option game here. So let's try that. Let's go to concepts here. Play type. Run. Can we do quarterback? No. Can we do pitches? Options. Can't just do option plays. Oh, right there. Duh. All right, random option. Ramen makes the play. Alright, so he is usable. I feel like the speed's there. Definitely feels good to use him, though. Oh, look at Sean run over people. Oh, Sean Martin. Yeah, okay. He is usable in the option for sure. All right. Random. Could be interesting to see this season for sure. I feel better about this team though than I did last year. We got everybody wanted. I don't have any like positions I feel terrible about. I feel like the team's a bit improved here. Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything bad from Crumpler here, but I don't see anything like game-breaking, so. All right, let's target the transfer. Let's really test him out. See if he's really the #1 guy. Coming from San Jose State. Gonna start for us now. I'm not seeing a lot of separation here. Guess these routes aren't really giving him much of a chance. This will give me a good idea here. All right, there we go. That's what you like to see. That's a touchdown. Can he get the deep ball? Oy. Welcome in, Matthew Dia Hotel King. Almost. All right. One more good play, and then I'm going to go see our skill caps for the new freshmen, and then we'll end the stream here. How is that picked? Mara Lane's making a great play. Like you to catch that, Hawk. All right. Yeah, definitely not great on the run is Crumpler. Oh, he's open. That's a tutty. JC England, baby. All right. So we'll end it on. All right. So let's see the skill caps for these freshmen, and then we'll go ahead and get on out of here. So we look at the roster. At quarterback, so Tevin Crumpler. I think he's only a normal dev. And no more power. So the throw power is capped at 91, it seems. Not sure how I feel about that. But plenty of room for accuracy to improve. Plenty of room for, like, awareness and stuff. And speed can't go up anymore either. So he's kind of maxed out. But only accuracy or IQ could go up. I kind of like that. He's not a guy who he's going to sim and it's just going to go all to health, right? So is what it is. Might want to be open to a quarterback in the future. What about this guy? Gabe Still. He's normal dev. A lot of room for improvement all around. So he could get a lot better. And Bogle. Normal dev. Okay. Running back. What about Antwine? He's impact. And he can get better in a lot of categories. Okay, maybe not elite, but take that. Wide receiver. Okay, how about these two guys? Come on, Coxie. He's normal dev, but skill caps. Come on. It's not going to show me his ratings. Okay. Just show me JC England's. Normal. Why is it showing me Bell? I don't want to see Bell. We don't care about Bell. Alright. Guess we're broken. Let me see BJ Henderson. Here we go. He's elite. Oh, baby. I love him. I love him. I love him. Let's hope he gets better up here. I don't really care about the blocking that much. Oh, baby. Probably would have been better to put him at wide receiver. But I thought Coxie would be better. Dallas. He's a star. He can get better in a lot of areas. Let's go. Alright, let's see if Coxie works now. JC England, I guess. He can't get a lot better. I don't like that. The natural. I mean, I like that he's he's already pretty decent in, like, slot stuff, so, but he can't get a lot better. Not too happy about that. Let me see Coxie. Guess it doesn't show me it because he's I switched him, I guess. Alright, let's see our new freshman here. Demetrius Miranda. He can get a lot better. Let's go. He's already 79 overall. We'll take that. And what's Cooper Hotch? What's he like? He's already pretty much as good as he's gonna get. So, yeah, we already kind of know what we're gonna get. He might add some speed, but we get 3 years of a veteran presence. I don't know about veteran, but decent presence. We'll take that. Alright, and I guess the other guy I really care about is Javier Rahman. He's normal dev, but he's already pretty high ranked, and I can't see any of his ratings, of course. So, love this game. Broken. Let's take a look at Timmy Oki. He's probably not going to start this year, but he has a lot of room to grow. So, he's very good in his quickness, but everything else can definitely grow. So, he's definitely a project piece. I was really intrigued by him, though. So, he'll be an important part of us for next year. And then Eckert, I know he's like, stop showing me different guys, bro. Show me Eckert. He's a star. And another kind of a guy who has a lot he can go up in. So, cool. Alright, I guess we're cooking. And here's the top 25 again. So Oregon won the Natty. UAB starts ahead of us. And that might be the only team that starts ahead of us in terms of G5 teams. So, alright guys, thanks so much for tuning in. About 2-hour stream. Very excited with where the team's looking. We're going to have a lot of new starters, a lot of new faces on the offensive side. But very excited for this team. Thank you guys for watching, for supporting the Yams. And I'll see you guys against Jackson State in the opener. Peace. We'll see you next time.